she keeps doing a left click, because the mouse is weird shape, and her finger floats. And I said, why do you keep right clicking? She's like, I'm not right clicking. You were sitting. That's where you have to sit, little missy. Yeah, I told you that was coming. Here you go. Don't touch it. No, it's already recorded. So.
No, where's it recording?
That, it's videotaping this whole thing. I started there because I didn't want to have to run out right at it, last minute.
Good.
So, but any comments you make will be heard.
Thanks.
Now you remember, you're not supposed to touch anything.
I know you do. Both of you. I know they can hear you.
Well, I'm gonna pretty much go over it again. I'm not reading I don't have to do the treasurer's report again, do I? Last month's treasurer's report at this meeting?
Boy, you're way early, John. You got home and from that.
No, I just forgot about
Okay, all
that.
right. So I'll just
This
mention.
one and then we approve.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes. Uh-huh. That's why I put
Now, I'm
this.
gonna give you one of
Why did I got
Is this it from the other day? Yes. I hope that's what I got. Well, we just have our own meeting. I got way too much paper.
keep going through. Read it verse which is probably the first.
I forgot all about it. I could read the thing. No, we can do it. Oh, would you be comfortable? You wanna go ask him? No, who cares, right?
One more signature.
There you go. Well, we need to get more people on here also. You know, I'm somebody else.
Oh, I kinda like this one. It's short and sweet. It says, dear Lord, as we begin our meeting, we pray that you read for the gift of grace and balance. May our lives be blessed with gracious, harmonious balance. May we invest ourselves in our work, yet not forget that it is you who is working here.
Should I announce after this or the next time? Still gotta do it. He's already there. I got a copy. I have a copy of it. You know what? You just got a prayer. I'm gonna make it easier. I can make a copy. I got a copy. Don't worry about
Especially when I was talking.
But they all signed off.
They didn't throw it.
I have a couple of these.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have all their signatures on this, but I got a copy. Right, right, you got that one. Because this one I made before I brought it up.
It's either six or everybody.
17.
So I put copy with the signatures in the office.
Sunday
Yeah.
might have been 9:05.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Concrete pad.
Yeah, yeah, we're still looking, yeah, that's awesome. Don't trip on my cords, I'll laugh, then I'll see if you're okay. No. No, the reason we are doing it for this is because they, no, yeah, my son and I use our iPhones and our iPads. Not FaceTime. Yeah, yeah.
I got a new grandpuppy.
What kind?
She's a chocolate.
Take back and make copies and then I'll keep them.
I said, how'd you pick your name? He said, after my favorite dog.
There's true. Do you have the paperwork for it?
Yeah, let's see, she's gonna replace herself and then I'll take it over.
And she's supposed to have written. What's for sale,
What's for sale? Did you ask Sue Patrick too about any kind of things that we would protect her? She's here, she'll probably have it. June, does it still look it's okay, it's recording? Counting down minutes?
I can see everything that's going on. Does that
Yeah,
make
but
a
that doesn't
difference?
help anything.
Oh.
Yeah, see, this is what you want to see.
Oh, okay.
Countdown, it's counting, so you know it's videoing. Well, I think it's okay. 'Cause then I think we should- Oh, I did have a drink, I'm sorry. You want one back?
No, I ran off.
Oh,
Do we need a total of 3 copies? I'd like to keep the original in their file.
This is the original.
And then I'd like to give them a copy. And then I don't need it. We need one, and then
I was reading,
give
how are
them
you?
a copy. So you see it is signed. I'll make a copy of these. That's, have you got the number?
Oh, no. Okay. Well, I just read your copy. Yeah, let me go make another one.
did you need a fan? Donnie was just asking, I said, I gotta blow our papers. Jean Marie, can you hear us? Jean Marie, can you hear? Okay, all right. I don't know why this isn't.
No, there's a whole bunch of lights up there.
Yes, Greta, we're here. No, they're flickering. They're, the ones in the second from the wall is flickering. They're going out. Thought I'd tell me.
I'll get it tomorrow unless you want me to do it right now.
We'll catch you on videotape.
As I fall.
I saw Ron Collins out today working on trees and stuff.
Did you?
And I told Ron, I said, I just wanted to thank you.
Yeah.
David Whitenborn.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Hi, Monica and Duncan.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Duncan.
Hi, Dan, Dalton.
Are you? I've asked them to wear it out, doesn't it?
Right across the street from her, she should know. Right across the street from her.
Oh, 13 copies? You know what, I posted that to our website. No one had, so I did. Yeah. Yes, I am. Do you want me to send you an email with the new prices?
No, I hadn't hit that over before.
How are you? Got your hubby again, huh?
Big deal, that's trouble.
I'm glad to see him come.
That's why you never see color it out, right? Hey, you know what? You're gonna talk to her. She thinks it looks like the ocean.
No, I don't see them yet. No.
Okay, we're gonna start. Okay, it's 7:01. I'm Don Emhoff, calling the meeting to order. We're gonna start with a moment of prayer.
Dear Lord, as we begin our meeting, we pray to you for the gift of grace and balance May our lives be blessed with gracious, harmonious balance. May we
And
invest
Heather
ourselves
Stefano.
in our work, yet not forget that it is you who is working through us. Amen.
Thank you. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge of allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call of the board.
Denny McWilliams here. John Cruz here.
Sue Briggs here. Linda Beasley here.
Don Emhoff here.
Donna Ackerman here. I still don't see Tom out there.
Okay,
He
proof
was
of,
here.
There he is. Thank you, Tom.
Hey, the first time I tried, it said my credentials were wrong, so I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay.
good to have you with us. Proof of notice of the meeting was posted, on the 17th at 9 a.m. Now we'll have the minutes of the previous meetings.
Okay, there was a request to do an amendment to the November minutes. It was requested that we list out exactly who was here, and who was on the phone, rather than just saying everybody was present. So, those were amended, and the board members present were Don Imhoff, John Cruz, Donna Ackerman, Denny McWilliams, and they were present here, and Tom Seidel and myself called in via phone. Then, and those amendments have been posted on the bulletin board. Donna posted the original minutes for me because I was out of town. So the amendments were posted on the board. Then the December 15th minutes, were published in the newsletter. They were published on the website, and they've been posted on the board. But there was a request, that came to me to do an amendment. So I'm gonna read the amendment because that hasn't been published. And the amendment was, under the architectural committee, that 95 was a bad address, that person had not requested hurricane shutters. So, because I was listening over the phone, I'm not sure whose address really requested the hurricane shutters, but it was not 95. And under the luminary, Phyllis Carter is the chairperson of that committee, and that Don Ackerman and John Cruz had volunteered to assist Phyllis, and that I apologize for any inconvenience that caused. So, I can read the December 15th minutes, or if everybody has seen them in the newsletter, we can just do a motion to accept as published. It's your pleasure.
No, you should read them. You should read.
Okay, if everybody's ready
This
to
is
go put you to
Jean
sleep.
Marie, sorry. This is a board meeting. You should read the minutes. Not just that you all got them. I'm sorry. You should read them, please.
Even though they've been posted on the web and on the bulletin board and in the
Yes.
newsletter?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, President Don Emhoff called the meeting to order at 7:01 PM. Prayer was offered by Denny McWilliams. Pledge of allegiance was said. Proof of notice was properly posted by Donna Ackerman, as Linda Beasley isn't there yet. Roll call, Don Emhoff, John Cruz, Donna Ackerman, and Denny McWilliams were present in person. Linda Beasley and Tom Seidel called in. Linda Beasley will assume the secretary position. President Emhoff announced that due to health reasons, Beth Brewer had resigned, and that we all wish her well. Under the treasurer's report, Donna Ackerman reported that all members are current on their monthly association fees. Donna met with the CPA firm of the Ducey. Mindy is no longer employed there. Donna will do the bookkeeping, the CPA firm will do the taxes and annual report. As of now, the CPA has not okayed the annual report. It will be posted as soon as possible. Donna has requested in October that Dan Broussard provide the invoice for a check he wrote to Haley's. He has not complied as of that date. The renewal of the CDs was discussed. November expenses were $19,903. Motion to accept is presented by Denny McWilliams, second by John Cruz, motion approved. Donna Ackerman asked for reimbursement for the following expenses. 1118, Amazon for the USB for Fred Albright to send Donna web info. 1120, postage to mail board books to Cedal and Beasley. 1124, R&B mower to service the weed whip that the park owns. 1124, Florida Department of State, the Sun Biz. 1129, Amazon for the danger propane sign to comply with the fire code, for a total of $172.18. Motion to approve by Donna Ackerman, second by Denny McWilliams, motion approved. Jean Marie McLean asked about our federal income tax return and if it had been filed. Donna explained that the CPA, Dana Viducci, was reviewing it now. Jean Marie also inquired as to the status of our annual report. It was due 12/1/2020. Donna explained that with the CPA staff changes and our board changes that the CPA was working on it and it will be posted ASAP. Donna thanked Jean Marie for bringing her questions and concerns to the board. The minutes of the November 12th, 2020 board meeting were read by Linda Beasley as submitted by Beth Brewer. Linda was asked to amend the minutes to reflect each board member in attendance. Linda will do that, and it's been done. That's what I just read. Motion to accept the minutes as amended by Donna Ackerman, second by Denny McWilliams, motion approved. Building and Grounds Committee report by Donna Ackerman. Palm tree fungus. There are 6 trees in the park that have the fungus and must come down. Don has 3 bids. Palm King, $875, Pat Tarvin, $650, and MSF, $600. Palm King and MSF will remove the affected trees from the park. Ms. Tarvin would fill our horticulture dumpster. There is also another tree in the common area that is a threat to a home on Oak Street. Linda Beasley asked if there is a treatment to prevent our healthy trees from getting this fungus. Don is calling the county and will find out. Pat Daniels recalled when this happened several years ago and reminded everyone that Jim Macbeth had been involved then. Don recommended MSF to do the work as they are the lowest bid and will remove the debris from the park. Motion to approve MSF to do the tree removal by Denny McWilliams, second by John Cruz, motion approved. Don thanked everyone for pitching in on projects around the park. The water main break on Sycamore was due to a bad coupling, repairs are completed. Fruit rats. McGregor Parks has been cleaning and that is moving the rats our way. The Groves also has had a problem and we are right between them. Don wants to purchase more rat bait to place around the common area and the dumpsters. Motion to approve $200 to purchase necessary rat baits by Linda Beasley, second by Donna Ackerman, motion approved. Architectural Committee by Sue Patton. 95 requested hurricane shutters, but now we know it wasn't really 95. 128, an addition, 35 pavers, number 8, a roof, 89, repaint the driveway the same color, and 61, siding. All above requests were approved by the Architectural Committee. Disaster Committee report by Billy Joe Rock. We dodged several storms, all is well. Social Club report by Lynn Kennedy was read by Donna Ackerman. There will be no social club activities this season due to COVID-19. Donna read the financial report as supplied by Lisa Cunningham. The report will be included in the newsletter and on the website. Under old business, there was none. New business, Denny McWilliams and Don Imhoff talked about the changes to the common area parking. The rocks that were brought into that area in October of 2020 have changed the grade and now the water can't flow out and away from people's homes. It appears that Florida State Statute number 719.1055 wasn't followed. Dave Weisenborn commented that any changes to any common area requires approval by 2/3 of the membership. Trudy Reach would like to see some leniency. However, Dave Weisenborn stated we must follow Florida state statute. Don Imhoff wants a committee to meet and resolve the issue. Motion to form a committee to resolve the common area parking grade issue to include Don Imhoff, Denny McWilliams, Sue Patton, and Don Ackerman was made by John Cruz, second by Denny McWilliams. The motion was approved. Comcast report by Donna Ackerman. Because Plantation Estates is a bulk account, there is some concern that we are being charged for the cable box that the park pays for. Donna is urging everyone to look at their cable bills. If you have any questions, please talk to Donna. Website, Donna will manage the website until somebody else volunteers. Sunshine report by John and Ellen Bordieri. Get well cards were sent to Al Hill, Sue Briggs, Jean Harms, Robert Higgins, and Trudy Reach. Luminary report, which has been amended. Luminary will be happening this year. Don Ackerman and Phyllis Carter offered to help get materials to all street captains. Jean Marie McLean stated that this meeting and these minutes should reflect that the annual meeting of Plantation Estates Mobile Home Park will be on March 16th of 2021 and will be held in the clubhouse at 7 p.m. There will be 3 seats up for election. We encourage anyone interested in running for the board to see the notice in the newsletter on the website and posted on the bulletin board in the clubhouse for details. Motion to adjourn by Denny McWilliams, second by John Cruz. Motion approved, meeting adjourned at 7:50 p.m.
Thank you. Motion to approve minutes,
I make a motion.
Second.
motion second. Roll call on the vote.
Danny McWilliams, yes.
John Cruz, yea.
Sue Briggs, yes.
Linda Beasley, yes.
Don Imhoff, yes.
Donna Ackerman, yes.
Tom,
Tom Cedar, yes.
unanimous. Now we'll have the treasurer's report.
Okay. Can I have the microphone back over here then? Thank you. Okay, the treasurer's report. Before I start it, I want to make sure everyone knows that there is a new password for the 5.0 Wi-Fi, for those of you who come in here. It's the exact same password, but you add a 1 after it. I had to do a change between the 2.4 and the 5.0 in order to get the camera connected to it. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, there will be 3 meetings in February to consider and present the budget. The first will be the Finance Committee meeting to be held the day before the February meeting. And that will be February 15th at 4 p.m. and then on February 16th at 7 p.m. And then the third meeting will be the presentation after the February 16th board meeting. I'll be here to explain it, any questions that anyone has. And that will be posted in the meeting minutes and also in the newsletter. All right,
Question.
yes.
February 16th, isn't that 5 p.m.?
Oh, that's right, it is 5 p.m. Yes, it's the 5 p.m. because of the Mardi Gras. So thank you for the correction. At the end of the last finance meeting, Pat Daniels had brought up something about a transfer from reserves to checking done last March. And upon research, I found that Richard had called Mindy to transfer $8,500 from reserve to checking. There were no meeting minutes to support this transfer. Then the next month in April, Mindy transferred $8,000 back to the reserve again with no meeting minutes and also not in the financials. I'm only bringing it up so we can bring it to light, document it, and have it in the minutes. But just know that I'm for full transparency. If something needs to be done, I will make sure it's brought up at the meeting so that it's in the minutes. The month of December is now posted on the website. The financials are posted out there. we are doing really well financially. We have, we're under budget by about 5,000, but some of that is we had a win with the insurance. We did transfer 11,000 from reserves into checking last month per the meeting minutes because of that, the electrical and the water mains that were done last year about April. So that would be a wash, but we're looking good financially. I did wanna bring up ADT. We do have these cameras, but they're not being monitored at all by anyone at ADT. They're not doing anything to prevent a break-in. The only thing that helps with break-ins are what we have on the doors and the 4 motion detectors if someone should come through a window. Those are being monitored. And I called ADT, and that was at $55.74 a month, and they reduced it to $47.99 a month. Woo. Anyway, but it's, at least we got a savings. The cameras that no one is monitoring is costing us $118.75 a month. I would like to discuss stopping that in August for a savings of the $118.75 a month. I think we can look at other options that might be more suitable. So, but right now I just wanna bring it out there, let everyone know, think about it. If anybody has any expertise in that area here in the park, we'd love to hear from you. Comcast, my friends, I finally today got a call back from someone from Comcast about the billing, because I know there's still people are being billed for boxes that we're paying for. And I finally got a guy called me today, but it was during the finance meeting, so he left a message, and I called him back and left him a message. So maybe we're finally gonna get somewhere, but I really want everyone to look at your bill, because they said if people have been overcharged, now the only box you should be charged for is a DVR. If you just have your regular boxes, and you only have 3, there should be no charge whatsoever. All you should be charged for is if you have internet or phone, that's it. But regular cable, you should not be charged. So please look at your bills. My neighbor Connie has been coming over and bringing her bills. So I know they're still billing them incorrectly, and they're double dipping is what they're doing. So anyway, just wanna let you know that I'm still after them. I think that's all I have to say. That's it. Any questions? Okay,
All set. I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Roll call on the, motion.
Denny McWilliams, yes.
John Cruz, yea.
Sue Briggs, yes.
Linda Beasley, yes.
Don Imhoff, yes.
Donna Ackerman, yes.
Tom Zito, yes.
Wake up, John.
Unanimous vote. Thank you. Does that include the approval of expenditures?
Oh, no, like, oh, geez, thank you. You guys gotta keep me honest here. Okay, the expenditures for the month were a total of $20,101.52. All of that was normal bills except for the tree removal, and we had an extra bill that went for, the rat baits and the rat traps. But it came to $20,101.52.
Motion to approve the expenditures?
I'll make the motion.
Sue,
Second.
second. Roll call on the motion?
Denny McWilliams, yes.
John Cruz, yes.
Sue Briggs, yes.
Linda Beasley, yes.
Don Imhoff, yes.
Donna Ackerman, yes.
Tom Zito, yes.
Unanimous, thank you.
John jumps right in there.
Okay, we'll get to, committee reports. Is there anything for architectural?
Come up here if you want, Sue,
I think
and
everybody
speak in the
can hear me.
microphone.
137 Rain Tree.
Get up
That was-
over here.
That was me.
Here.
137 Rain Tree, we're putting in a drain line from one corner of the house to a lower spot in the yard, which will be buried, so it's a 4-inch line, it was approved. 68 Birch. That was putting up like decorative panels, where like lattice was before, and that was approved. And, 40 Rain Tree, he's putting new siding, gray and white trim, and he's gonna pour a patio in the back of concrete, 8 by 12, and that was approved. And 94 Sycamore, she wanted a 6 or 5 foot pad poured in front of her place. And she said that they had seen one and some other ones, but there was only one in the park that John and I could find. And so I think we're still tossing around, but I think we're gonna give her like a sidewalk, which most of them are like 3 foot pad of concrete going up the side of her driveway. Because 5 foot would put it halfway across the front of her trailer. It would look like a pad of concrete in front, which we really don't want, but we're still discussing that one, but that's all.
So number 40, what was the size of the patio?
8 by 12.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Sue.
Uh-huh.
Building and grounds?
Microphone.
Everything.
Well, did you wanna take one and go sit?
It's all right.
Okay.
You said 40 Rain Tree, that
140.
140, okay.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
Okay, building and grounds, we fixed that water main that was leaking all summer. And just to give you a rough idea what this cost, it wasn't a major leak, but the board should have caught this, because it gets very expensive. I did a graph on it, well, my wife really, but in 2019, the difference between what we spent in 2020 for 1 month with that leaking was $702.24 extra on our water bill. So our water bill usually runs between $5,000 and $6,000 a month. So that's just 1 month, and I can go the other ones. $373.92 in June. July was $538.08. August, $264.48, and then September was $392.16. Now that should be less, because we should have less water used in the summer instead of more, so we know it was just going down in the ground. Came to $2407.68 extra that we spent. So please, if you see any soft spots in any yards or anything like that, call me right away, because it's serious, and I don't know why the previous board didn't notice it, but if you're out walking even, I could see it on, as soon as I got here. Oh, November, it went down into the plus $72.96. So right away, it improved, and then it really improved in December, because I didn't get here till about the middle of November. December, we're plus $465. So just see that little leak, how it changes the water bill. So please call me. We cleaned the sidewalks and the entrances on Birch. We cleaned the dumpster area. We cleaned all the sheds in the clubhouse because our fire inspection's coming up. Please don't block anything with bicycles or anything, because we can get in big trouble, and she can write us up and close us up if she wants. We also have our pool inspection coming up. So make sure that everything's good out there at the pool. I think Mike got a new rope.
Yeah, the rope, if no one's in the pool, that rope has to be across the pool, cause if
Right.
they come and that rope isn't across the pool, they can fine us.
Or close us down. We don't want the pool closed down again. You know, last year, I believe it was closed for 3 days. So let's please try to stay everything nice, and the chairs nice, and everything out there. We put new cameras up in the clubhouse. Well, we got one up, and we're doing one in the office.
Yeah,
So,
and those are at no cost to the park. I had bought those cameras a couple of years ago, and then I decided not to use them. I thought, well, we'll use them here, so just to have a little bit more security.
Okay, and we fixed the lights on the entry. For some reason, they went out but Ron's been just wonderful as far as getting around, and yeah, I think you've all seen him working on stuff. So that really helps. Trimmed those palms and removed the dead ones. We did that on a Sunday because the guys wanted to come in and work on a Sunday, so I didn't care, and I worked with them, and we got them out of here before they killed any more of the other palms. So, as far as I'm concerned, and I think the board is up on this, the clubhouse is open for cards. I think Debbie Harry and some of the different groups are having some card games in here. Social distance and masks and whatever we can do. Keep safe. Super Bowl party. As far as I'm concerned, we're still gonna have it. It'll probably won't be a big crowd, but we might as well enjoy, try to get out a little bit. We'll have the doors open if it's nice and have air going through and everything like that. February 7th, 5 p.m. it's free food and beer, soda, same thing as always. So, rat baits. If you see them behind your places, we did the fence lines, especially on Birch, because I think a lot of them are coming in over on Birch, and I think, Don, you put some over on the Groves fence line.
3 over there, yeah.
So don't throw them away or anything, or take them, or touch them, because we're trying to get this under control. So help us out if you can, and if you see any, call me right away, because we want to stop it before they get started. I think that's it. Long.
Thank you, Don. I don't see Billy Joe. Disaster preparedness?
He's here.
Oh, there he is.
Okay,
Yeah.
The Hurricane and Disaster Committee has nothing to report.
Real estate and residence.
The real estate.
No, come up here.
Oh, you gotta go.
He didn't have to come on. Okay, so there's only, can you hear me? I'm such a loud voice anyway. So there's only one house for sale,